So the main way we use Assembly is by giving recognition, just kind of straight up peer-to-peer shout outs, manager-to-peer shout outs or otherwise. And we are big users of the Slack integration. So we have a dedicated Slack channel for celebrations and shout outs and recognition for team members. And that channel is just always going, especially the last week of the month. We also use the core values feature within recognition a lot. So we have 3 company core values, and one of the things we do with our core values is we award a leader of the month, or a leader of the month for each individual core value every month. So by having the ability to attach those core values to different shout outs and types of recognition, we're able to kind of really easily match that up with who's doing a great job in what way and award our leaders of the month, kind of based on those, we call them nominations. So it's, if you give a shout out and attach a core value, you're nominating someone. And so we're able to kind of really easily match that to our practice of leader of the month, which we already had again. And it was just a really great way to supplement it. And then prizes are big for us. So adding a lot of different kinds of swag and different kinds of experiences and opportunities, as well as different types of donations and ways to give back to different parts of the community that we're involved in, have been a great use as well. In this kind of switch to remote work, we had been doing a lot of like really random prizes, doing, if you participate in this, we'll give you a blanket or things like that. And so it was kind of really manual to be coming up with a different prize for a different activity every single day. And now it's a lot easier to, at least on the admin side and on the, hopefully on the team side, being able to choose your prize and us being able to say, you know, here's an allowance, here's a prize of 50 upkeep bucks. Now you can choose what you get with it as well. So we've really liked that feature in the prizes too. I was at the beginning of launching Assembly with the team, I was really kind of nervous that people were just going to be giving teammates shout outs like, you're really nice, and it was nice meeting you, and just kind of like surface level, not super detailed or specific kinds of shout outs, more so just like, you're cool, and that's great. And that's wonderful, and we appreciate that as well. But I've been really, really blown away by the level and like specificity of types of appreciation that people are sharing with one another. I think it's really, really special. And people are just showing how thankful they are for their teammates for helping and collaborating and supporting them, and being accountable for their works and and all the things that they do in their day-to-day. And Assembly really has been the main vehicle of allowing us to see that publicly. So that's been a great surprise and something I'm really pleased with. One of the things that really surprised me too was honestly the team adoption. So I believed in, the quality of this tool going through the sales process and getting all these materials and preparing to kind of roll it out to the team. But again, there's always kind of a huge question mark of, I think this is going to go well and I'm setting it up to go well, but is the team going to use it? And they really have. So we average about 300 shout outs a month across less than 150 people. And then we've had highs of, over 500 and over 600, nearing 700 shout outs a month. So like the team adoption is really just blown me away, and people really, really use it for everything and anything. I guess, maybe I'm not so surprised because gratitude is such a big part of our culture, but the way that it's really taken off, and Assembly's ability to kind of support that element of the way that we like to work at Upkeep has been phenomenal. So we love our culture awards. And then a big one also for us is virtual lunch with the CEO. So just creating that opportunity in kind of a little bit more of a structured way of making him really available and accessible to the entire company. He always is, and he loves to connect with teammates one-on-one, but I can understand it being sometimes a little bit intimidating to be like, hey, would you like to have lunch sometime? Just out of the blue. So it's a nice way to kind of make available that opportunity and make it even more accessible to allow people to connect directly with him. So he really does love to connect with people one-on-one. Back when we were in the office, he would take a different kind of teammate out to lunch or out to get coffee or something like that on Tuesday afternoons. So it's part of his leadership style and the way that he likes to participate in the team. But again, shifting to this remote world, it was kind of trying to figure out how to maintain these same practices of team connection and gratitude and appreciation for one another with a system that supplements and supports and really just reinforces that. So